Hi children, I hope you're all excited to listen to the bedtime story now. I'm going to narrate the story of the frog and the mouse. Once there lived a frog in a pond which had a mouse as its friend. It was very close to this mouse. The mouse lived in a tree hole that was close to the pond. Every morning, this frog used to jump out of the pond and go in search of the mouse to talk to it. But the mouse never took any effort to maintain the friendship. This disappointed the frog. It got disinterested with his friendship. It lost interest in the friendship. Which lost interest? The frog. Because the frog was only taking efforts to go and meet the mouse every morning. But mouse never took any effort. So it wanted to teach a lesson to this mouse. It plotted against the mouse. Plotted against means do something wrong against, just to frame the mouse. To frame means to picturize as a wrongdoer. That's called framing. What it did? Let's see. It thought over a plan. It tied its leg to the mouse tail. That is the tail of the mouse. Okay. When did it do it? When it went to meet the mouse in the morning and speak to the mouse, stealthily did it. Stealthily means without the knowledge of others. When others don't see if you do something, you say stealthily. Stealthily, do you eat something from the kitchen, children? You may like to have biscuits without your mom's knowledge, right? That is called stealthily. Stealthily you're eating biscuits. Your mom will come and ask you like that. This frog stealthily tied up a rope to the tail of the mouse. And the other end of the rope was tied to its own leg. After it had done this, it continued talking as usual so that the mouse shouldn't get any doubt. Then as usual, it moved away from there and jumped into the pond. What would happen when the frog jumps into the pond? Mouse will also be pulled inside the pond. Isn't it, children? Won't it be pulled in? Because a rope is tied to both the animals. Oh, the frog eventually pulled the mouse inside the pond. As the mouse fell into the pond, poor mouse, it didn't know to swim. What did it do? It suffocated and drowned. It died. The dead body of the mouse was then floating on the surface of the pond. Surface means the top layer. On top of the pond, the dead mouse was floating. The frog saw this and enjoyed to the core. It enjoyed like anything. It jumped, hopped, clapped and laughed on seeing this mouse. A hawk was flying above the pond, high above the pond. A hawk is a bird which is a predator. Predator means it will eat all dead animals, dead beings, living beings. Once they are dead, are eaten up by birds like vultures, hawks. Okay? So this hawk happened to see this dead mouse on the surface of the pond. So it flew down close to that surface and grabbed the mouse in its mouth. This frog was watching this scene and it knew that in no time it would also be taken away by the bird along with the mouse because it had not removed the knot from its leg. Oh my God. So the frog knew that it was going to die. And it so happened that the frog was taken away with the mouse. Finally, what happened? The hawk killed both the animals. It ate up the dead mouse and also killed the frog and ate it up. Frog also lost its life. That's it, children. The story is. So what do we learn from the story? What we sow, so we reap. If we think bad for others, the same will happen to us. If we dig a hole for somebody else to fall inside, we ourselves may fall into the hole. So we should not have ill will against anyone. Let's meet again with another interesting story, children. Have a good sleep. Bye.